thank you again, everyone. We're going to get started with the introduction. So I will go first, and then maybe one of my co-hosts can work their way around the room on the questions that I've asked you to write down. So, oops, let me turn off the music. There we go. So once again, my name is Samara. Some of you know me as Christina. If you all have a yoga mat, nice comfortable area to sit down while we do the chatting and the stretching, and a pad and a paper. So I asked you to write down your names. Oh, I lost my list. There we go. Your names, and asked you to write down, how did you get so sexy? I also want to know, what makes you feel sensual? What is sensual to you? What are certain things that maybe put you in the mood or help put you in the mood and help make you feel good? Because sensual is open your senses and pleasing, to please your senses and to feel good. So what are some things that make you feel good? And so that's two. The third thing is, what is your favorite song or type of music to dance to that makes you feel good? Okay, so for me, how did I get so sexy? I have to say, it's just kind of something that I kind of felt as I grew up and as I learned about my own sexuality and sensuality, and expressing it definitely through dance and being comfortable with my body. So the more I danced, the more comfortable I became with my body, and the more comfortable you are and positive you are about yourself, the more sensual you're going to feel, and that is the answer for that for me. And what makes me feel sensual, what types of things that make me feel sensual are clothes, sexy clothes. I like clothes like with cutouts. I like flowy, loose fabrics. I like high slits. And I like more slow, oozy type of jazz. So jazz music, to me, I find that very sensual. Also tango. I think I answered all the questions. Okay, so moving on. Aruj, would you like to go next? Or maybe you can go around and you could help unmute some people, or they can maybe put their hands up if they're ready.
Sure, I can. I'll just allow everybody to unmute themselves.
Okay.
Yeah, now people can unmute themselves. Who would like to go first?
I will go first if nobody else is.
Oh, Mom. Hi, Mom. Mom, how did you get so sexy?
My
and
two daughters.
Tell us your name.
Oh, I'm Frida Lee, and my two daughters make me so sexy. They keep me up to date with everything.
We got it from our mama.
And I probably got it from my mama. Who was a very beautiful, sexy woman.
Oh. Okay, and what are some things that make you feel sensual? Like, is it music or soft
Chocolate.
texture?
Chocolate and soft music.
Oh, chocolate. Chocolate is a good one. And what about your favorite type of music?
Very soft, calming, sort of, music for relaxation. And of course, if I want to dance and jump up, I like all the reggae and
Oh,
calypso.
yeah, reggae is good.
Those are my
Okay.
favorite. For relaxing, the nice, softer type of musics.
Okay, no worries. Um, thank, thank you, Mom.
Uh,
That's cool. Who would like to go next?
And once again, no judgment. If you really are not ready at this point. Oh, Lexi! Woo!
Hey,
No
can you
judgment
guys hear
on that
me?
as well.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can. Hi,
Cool.
Lexi.
Hi, beautiful. How did I get so darn sexy? Just like you said it, I got it from my mama. Anyways, I got it from my genes. I think that sexy comes from my genes, and then it just made a mood in me because the people who raised me made me feel beautiful from when I was young, and then I just feel sexy now. What does sensual mean to me? I like a mood to be set for sensual. So it could be music with a bath, with Epsom salts, with lavender. It could even be what you were just burning right now. Those things are sensual to me. I'm very scenty and foodie. So those types of things together make sensuality.
Exactly. It's opening, engaging all the senses. I like the way you set your moods.
Thank you, boo.
What's your
And then my
favorite type
favorite
of music?
music, I'm a crazy woman, so I'm all over the place. But if sometimes when I want to be sensual, I like Afro-Brazilian music. I do love jazz music, it's from my genes as well. And I also love like old school R&B or neo soul kind of stuff. So I think that you have another guest now. Yay, we have other hands up. So thank you.
Thank you, Lexi. Yeah, and please, if there's a song that you'd like for me to play that you really like, I'm taking requests today. So you can put that in the chat as well. Mila!
Hi, can you hear me?
I can. How are you, Mila? Thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thank you very much. Okay, so what makes me sexy? I think it's the culture where I grew up. I'm originally from Peru.
Oh,
South
spicy.
America. Yeah, South America. And so the first 20 years of my life, I spent it in Peru. So there is the music that we dance. We are always dancing, anything, and I love to dance. So that's what made me sexy, and also because in the summer it can get hot. So like we are always like wearing like very light clothes, and it's a culture that we are always trying to attract males. So it's just culture, not that. It's just how it is down there.
Right.
What makes me sensual is music, is dancing. I love to dance, and it's
Your favorite type of Latin music? Or, do you like bachata that is sensual? What's your favorite?
I like bachata, and it also makes me laugh because of the lyrics. It's a contradiction because usually moving your hips, and they talk about the like not being loved or the love that you lost. Sometimes it comes a little bit melodramatic, so it makes me laugh.
I could see.
Like Spanish music. I like the sound of guitars, like acoustic guitars. And your third question about if I have a favorite song. I have a lot of favorite songs, and it's something that I have a list, uh, and it's just by just listening to them, it's just the way that they sound. It could be a very old song, or it can be something very new, like can be something from Lady Gaga to something from Queen. So it's just how it sounds that makes me feel that I like it, and it makes me feel sexy and sensual.
I agree. Thank you for sharing that with us, Neela. Maybe I'll play some of that bachata music you like later on.
Okay.
Do we have anybody else that would like to introduce themselves and share with us what is sensual to them and type of music that makes them feel sensual?
Alex, I think we have
Hi,
Alex.
guys.
Hi, Alex. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I guess what's made me feel so damn sexy is just, I guess, accepting my body and learning to love it no matter the strengths and weaknesses that I've found. Also, through many years of different types of dancing. Also, something actually that has made me feel really darn sexy is my friends. They've made me feel special and loved, and that's like been such a huge thing. And a lot of them are part of the Figment family, so which is great. What else? Oh, food for sure is something that makes me feel sensual. A good glass of wine, some nice sexy underwear. That's the sort of thing you can wear and no one else knows, but you know, and it's just so much fun.
I love that you brought that up, like little secrets that you have only for yourself.
And the type of music I love that makes me feel sexy is, anything that makes me move my body, like slow, fast, everything, like everything that everyone's already mentioned tonight, all of it, and then some. So, thank you.
Thank you so much, Alex.
Perfect. Who else would like to go?
So if you're just joining us, we're just giving an introduction. If you wish, this is a non-judgmental, welcoming, positive space. So even if you don't wish to speak at this point, that's not a problem. But we just want to know who you are and how did you get so darn sexy? What makes you feel sensual? What is sensual to you? And what is your favorite type of music to dance to? Some other things to think about, this is going to be the next set of questions, is I want to know what makes a dancer sensual? Like what makes you want to look at a dancer? Because that is what is drawing your attention to them, their sensuality. You know, what is that is pleasing you, pleasing to the eye. And what type of movements. So how I asked about the music, think about movements, because we all said slow movements. Would it be more slow movements? Okay, so those are just two more questions. And Hey, Donna, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, so I feel like we are all now ready, and yeah, feel free, um, Alex or anybody else, if they would like to have a beverage of choice, go for it. You can sip on a little something. Also have an item of clothes that we're going to change into after. You don't have to show the camera. So we will be taking a short 15-minute refill and wardrobe change in about half an hour, okay? So before that, you know what, let's get one thing that definitely makes everybody feel sensual is getting their bodies moving. So let's make that happen. Okay, can everybody see my body moving? Are we good? Because I can like tilt the camera. Okay, here we go. And we're going to play the music. Okay, so I know this is a sensual belly dance class. It's also, my style of belly dance is fusion. So this class is gonna be fused with other types of movement. If some of you already have some belly dance experience, it's non-traditional. So we're going to start off with some tango to warm us up. So let's start off with our feet hip width apart. How's the volume of the music? Let me know if it's higher or lower. Proper belly dance technique is your knees. Good, thanks Andrea. Your knees are not going to be bent and they're not going to be straight. You don't want to press back and hyperextend your knees at all. You want to keep them soft so that they're able to freely move forward and back. So just give that a little test now. Let's go nice and slow with the music. And let's put hands on our hips. We gotta be feeling ourselves, right? While you're feeling your hips, just thank yourself for your hips. Your hips don't lie. Okay, let's slowly drop the arms, keeping the hips going. Swing side to side. If they go in a little figure 8 movement, that's nice. If not, just side to side is good too. And we're going to hug ourselves. Drop. Okay. All the way up. And if you look up, let's stop our hips and just focus on the arms now. Or hug. Drop, bend your knees and stretch. Bring our hands back on our hips. Bend and stretch. Be careful if anybody is injured. You know your limit. Warming up here. Let's go up on our toes. A little bow goes up and down. Thanks again, everyone, for being here tonight. Oh, my toes are cracking. Let's do some ankle circles now. I'm just rolling my ankles out. Warming up the ankles. Coming in, because I'm not sure I've got nice warm heating in here, but some of you might not, so it's sure to stay warm. And the other side. And coming in. So taking that circle movement now. We're going to go into our hips. So bringing our feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Again, our knees are soft, so they're going side to side. Your hips as you're bending and straightening them. And we're going to get a nice medium hip circle going around. So just feeling, and remember the groundedness that we started off in the beginning of class in your hips. The grounding down, and lighten slowly on top. Forget your crayons. Okay, and let's go the other way. Any arms you like. You know what? You could do the same arms that we did. So it was a hug. Down. Up. Open. We're going to stay here. So I'm going to bend one knee. The other leg is stretched. And I'm pushing out here, get a stretch in that side. I'm going to go up and over. Deep breath in and exhale. Again, one more time. And exhale, let's go to the other side. So now I'm bending my other hip. I'm going to push that hip out. You're going to feel a stretch over here, lifting up. Does anybody here do tango? I would love to learn tango officially. Tango is a very sensual dance as well. Okay, now we're going to bend our knees and open our toes. So this is like ballet second here, a wide ballet second. So we're going to stretch the inside of our thighs here. Again, just going gentle on yourself. The winter time, so slow and small and gentle. We're going to stretch, bring our feet facing parallel and come down. So we're bring our palms down. We're going to relax our head, neck, and shoulders here. Deep breath in and exhale. And another deep breath in and exhale. Let's bend our knees. And we're going to bring our feet in a little bit. Roll up, and as we roll up, we're going to bring our hands on the front of our thighs. Up and rolling up one vertebrae at a time. All the way up. Bend your knees. Our hands are here. We're going to caress down your thighs, dragging your head down this time. You're going to drop your head and roll up. So this is warming up our back, and it's also the start of a belly dance move called the body wave. Okay, so you're going to plie. You kind of arch your back a little bit, but keep your abdominals lifted. Drop your head, and use your tummy muscles to roll you up. And get a nice stretch in your spine as you do that. It should feel really good. Again, do 2 more, drop, and feel free to make the movement as big or small as you like. Maybe you want to go all the way there. All the way up. Good. Now coming up, shoulder rolls, just the shoulders, dropping the hands. Relaxing the fingers. The shoulders are open and wide down, and you're feeling that lift in the spine and heaviness grounding. You know, I forgot to mention, in belly dancing we usually wear hip scarves. So if you have one, a hip scarf, you could put it on. And that kind of just gives you the feeling of grounding down, feeling earthy. And go ahead and move your yoga mats now. Okay, so sometimes if you just tie something on your hips, it will give you that feeling. This one is losing its beads. Oh well. Okay, so that is going to feel nice and grounded, and then lift it up to top. And if you have a crown at home, go for it. Put on your tiara. Put it on. You have that two-way pull. Okay. We got our shoulders. Good. Now, same thing. Same posture, but the shoulders are coming forward.
Queremos construir una vida mejor para nuestro pueblo.
Good. Now going into the head circles, going nice and slow. Oh, hi, Jenny. Hola, señorita. Just in our warm-up. Nice and easy. Let's go 3 circles the other direction.
Independientes.
Thank you. Sometimes I lose my headphones. Okay, so we all warmed up. Are we all feeling nice and warmed up? Okay, so one exercise I'd like for everyone to do with me is, so make sure you have room to walk forward. Okay? Wherever you are, you're gonna walk, make sure you have some room to walk forward. And I want you to feel that grounded down in your hips, light on top like you have a tiara. And I want you to walk. Imagine you're walking through thick smoke. Try just moving your arms. Imagining, you want that resistance, almost like you're underwater. So what I'm doing here is I'm just leading from the tops of the wrist and down from the inside. One arm and then the other. So feel that resistance like you're moving through water or you're in a room of thick smoke. Open the shoulders now, drop the arms. See if you can do like Flossie back in your hips. Bring them out to the side now. Now one up, one down. One up and down. Okay, so these are some arm movements you could do. With our slow walks, slow smoky walks, our sultry, our smoldering walks. Okay, so coming here, keep your hands, your arms can be straight, down, or you could have them in a pose if you wish. To just focus on the walk, that's okay too. Or you feel like using your arms to go for it. Here we go. And step. You can go as fast or slow as you like. Good. Now backwards, same thing. So feeling grounded in the hips, down, light on top. And through smoke at the same time. Let's try fast one. Fast, fast. I want you to try some fast, some slow now. Here we go. Same thing back. Good. Now on the spot, right and left. So pushing my hips, stepping down right and left. Good. Okay. This one is for, here we go, our Latin dance lovers. Okay, so nothing gets the hips going other than Latin dancing and belly dancing. If you're just joining us, be prepared. In about 20 minutes, we're going to take a short break and have your notepads and papers ready for an introduction. If you haven't done already, and in your introduction, you're going to tell us your name. You're going to tell us how you got so sexy. You're going to tell us, oh, that was my alarm. We're almost there. We're almost to that point. You're going to tell us what are some things that make you feel sensual, and what's your favorite type of music. We're also going to chat a little bit about what makes dancers sensual. What makes you want to look at a dancer? Because sensual is enticing your senses and pleasing to the eye. So what makes a dancer pleasing to the eye? And what type of movements are sensual to you? So like the music, what type of music is sensual? A lot of people said slow movements maybe. Okay. Now let's get our hips going. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Hit. 1, 2, 3. If you like just on the spot. 1, 2, 3. Using your knees. And if you like a walking with it. Slowing it down. Figure 8. So we're going to backward figure 8. So the hips are rolling back. And a horizontal figure 8 movement. So I'm going to answer some of the questions as we go along. I'm asking you. Definitely, sensual movements to me are hip movements, going slow but also fast. So we're going to play around that rhythm. Quick, slow. 1, 2, 3. How are we all doing? Speed. 1, 2, 3. And a figure 8. Let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3. Hip, hip, hip. Quick, slow. Quick, slow. Reach. Quick, slow. Reach. Hip, reach. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Point. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Touch. Here we go. Caliente. Hug. 1, 2,
que a
3.
mí me falta un
1, 2,
tornillo de
3.
remate sin
Hip,
salida.
hip.
Tu loco trastornado, mami mía. Yo te
Okay.
añoro y te valoro más
Turning
que
the
a mi
hips down
propia
to some
vida.
circle rolls.
Ay,
Some
yo
small circles with the hips. I'm using my knees to go forward and back. My posture again is heavy in the hips, nice and light on top. Get your crown. Try the other way. Does anybody have any questions with any of the hip movement that we've done so far? You know? Shake it up. Shake it up. Woo! Excellent. Thank you so much. Okay, so this, as promised, this is our little mini break now. I mean, of course, this is your class. You're free to take your breaks as you need to, but this is a break now to just touch base that we all have a pad and a paper and something comfortable to sit down on. So I'm just going to get that out. Okay, feel free now to get your refills. If there's anybody here that would like to have some wine, go for it. Cheers. Okay, now also at this point, you're going to put on that one item of clothing or that lip gloss, or you're going to take your hair out, whatever it is that makes you feel sensual. So you can put that on. Okay. Once again, if you'd like to share with the group your name, how you got so sexy, what makes you feel sensual, and what is sensuality to you, and what's your favorite type of music or song. Okay, that was part one. If you haven't shared that, you may share that with us. Adding to that, so even if you have already introduced yourself and you're ready to share more, please do. Once again, this is non-judgmental, open class, welcoming to everybody, and positive vibes only. Big shout out to Figment Toronto for helping me moderate and for hosting the class for me. Thank you to everybody here for supporting me tonight and coming to class and sharing your vibes with the group. Really appreciate that. I really believe that we can all learn from one another. So this is not just, me instructing the class. I hope that we all take a little something from each other. This is part two. What makes a dancer sensual? What is eye-catching? What is pleasing to the eye that makes you draw that attention to the dancer? And also for you, what type of movements do you feel sensual doing? I answered one of those questions as I was doing it, definitely hip movements, and the fast and slow. And to go on to the first question is what draws my attention to a dancer, and what I find makes another dancer is sensual is, sometimes it's not just one dancer. Maybe it's a couple, maybe it's a tango couple, or it's a group of dancers. So this is something that you could think about too as you answer your questions. Definitely if it's a group of dancers or a duet, it's the energy between them, the energy between the dancers. And if it's a solo dancer, that that person's energy. Are they are they are they generous to give out their energy? Also, definitely self-confidence, and that shows just by little details like eye focus. You have to have a lot of confidence to look somebody in the eye, especially while you're giving a performance. Another thing is things that draw attention to the body, because if you feel good and if the dancer feels good, then that is going to be shown and evident to everybody and to the people watching. So things that draw attention, it could be touching or framing, arms that frame the body. And that's different on everybody. That's the beauty, because we all have such unique bodies and energies. It's so nice to see the different ways that people choose to highlight and present themselves. And I just love watching everyone dance and feel good when they dance. So thank you again. Do we have any volunteers to share with us, with the rest of the group, what they think makes a dancer sensual and what they think are sensual types of movements? If you need, you know what, let's take a 5-minute break. Everybody take a 5-minute break, and we're going to come back to that question. I myself am going to take a 5-minute break. Okay, here we go. Let me know also if anybody has any questions for me, or questions on any of the hip movement that we did today. So short break. I'm going to come back in 4. Okay, and we're back. Just to encourage everyone, I put on my sultry skirt. It's got a slit and it's like really fun and flirty. I also put on some sparkly lip gloss. Okay, now that we're back, does anybody have any questions for me about any of the movement, or even just any questions for me in general? Would anybody like to share with the group what makes a dancer sensual, and what type of movements make you feel sensual? Mila.
Okay, so what I like when I see a dancer, I like to see a dancer who has good posture and the person shows his or her body the way that it is, so they are not hiding and they feel confident in their own skin. The type of I like fluid moves. So I like when one move goes into another, when goes into different shapes, but without breaking, like it goes like really fluid, even if it becomes fast or slow, but it goes in one solid move, so there are no breaks. I like that.
Points. Me too. It makes the dancer very dynamic, and it's suspenseful. It keeps you on your toes. What are they going to do next?
That's right.
Thank you so much, Mila.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
What makes me want to look at a dancer? They have
Yeah.
to be really beautiful like you. Number one, but no, really and truly, it's the presentation of the person, how they carry themselves. You can tell whether that person is going to give a good dance or not by the way how they carry themselves, how they present themselves, and then the type of dancing as well, all has to do with it. But the movements that are really sensual to me, like you, I like the hip movements, nice and slow, together with the hands, the hand movements and the hip movements. Those kind of make the body flow all together. So it makes it flow like a nice flowing river. That's
right. Thank you so much, Mom. And
Okay.
good points that you said about just a walk.
Yeah.
How a dancer presents themselves and even just a pose. Sometimes a dancer might just have a nice pose and make you want to look at them while everybody else is dancing.
Yes.
Thank
Okay.
you for sharing that, Mom.
You're welcome.
And big shout out to my mom, my biggest supporter. Wouldn't be here. None of us would be here if it wasn't for my mama. Do we have anybody else? Paul, yay! And hearts to you too, Andrea. Do we have anybody else that would like to share anything about the topic of what makes a dancer sensual and what movements make you feel sensual? Okay, so we're going to get to more of the belly dancing part of this. Some of you might already be familiar some of the steps, so I hope that you feel comfortable to let me know if you have any questions about them. Okay. And cheers. I have my water. Stay hydrated. No shot o'clocks tonight, Lexi. I have my pink shot glass ready. Okay. Oddly enough, this song is called Let's Do It. Cheers. Back to our belly dance posture. The feet hip width apart. We're going to have a nice tall spine, heavy in the hips. Chest is open, and again, feel that confidence in that posture. Hi, Sandra. How are you? Thank you for joining. You came just in time. We're shimmying. The knees are going forward and back. Hips are going side to side. Nice and light on top. Let's bring the arms crossing, like we're gonna lift our shirts up over our head. And flip the palms down. The fingers are dropped here. Now flip. Let's just focus on the hips and the arms. Remember these arms? Okay, and then hips. And your posture. Now we're going to bring the arms behind our back. Side. In front. Woo! So going side to side, accent, sharp, sharp. Shake it out. The arms one more time. Up and open. Oh my goodness. I just shook off all my beads. Oops. And behind. Up to this side. And in front. That happens sometimes. Sometimes I shimmy off all my tip money. And shoulder shimmies. So rocking your shoulders forward and back. Chest shimmies. Tummy accents. Your center, in and out. Shake, shake, shake. Up on your toes. Down. Step. And when we step, you're gonna stomp. Stomp. Shimmy. Stomp. Shimmy. Stomp. Shimmy. A hip bump. Let's all have a virtual hip bump to the camera. Oh my goodness. One second. I just don't want to step on these. Okay. Any questions on the shimmy? There's many types of shimmies. I was just like a nice loose shimmy. If you're just joining us, thank you so much for joining tonight. This event was sponsored by Figment Toronto. My name is Samara or Christina. You can find me as Rack Samara on all platforms. Tonight we are doing sensual belly dancing and discussing, learning from each other. First of all, feel free to introduce yourselves and let us know what is sensual to you. What are some things that make you feel sensual? What is your favorite type of music? Moving forward now, what makes you look at another dancer? Like, what do you think is sensual about other dancers? And also, what movements are sensual to you? So as we go on, you take your little notepads and you can jot some things down. Maybe it's just some words. You can write them down and share with the group. If not, just some things to write down. Maybe some of the words that other people have expressed this evening stood out to you. So feel free to write them down. This is an evening of self-discovery and learning from each other as well. Okay, so going back to now, belly dance. So once again, my style of belly dance is very fusion-y. Okay. Undulations. So there's two movements, well, three movements that asked me to do. Shimmy, which we just did, and undulation. So this is belly dancing. We are going to learn. Maybe some of you already know how to do it. We're going to learn how to make this undulation, this movement more sensual. Okay, so we got to feel confident. Number one, we all agreed, is self-confidence. So we need to feel confident in the move that we're doing. And first of all, I want you to all know that this move is going to look different on everybody because you're all unique and you're all beautiful. And make it your own undulation. Okay, so let's start off just to give the body some shape. I've got 1 foot flat and 1 foot on the toe. Okay, we've got our belly dance posture. My knees are both free to the forward and bent. Heavy in the hips, nice and tall. Shoulders open and wide. Drop down here, pull up here, and your tiaras, tummies in and out. Okay, now moving into the hips, forward and back. And the chest forward and back.
مش هجر شكلها ما انا عارف انها هترجع تاني بمزاجها حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي J'aurais supporté les larmes qui me traversent le corps et qui font couler mes larmes. J'aurais supporté les balles, dissocier le bien du mal, les yeux recouverts d'un voile. Mais j'ai su voir dans ton âme, j'y ai vu de nombreuses vagues et des plantes qui se fanent. Donc j'ai dû briser le vase.
3 points. Our chest forward and back, belly buttons, and our hips. Sometimes it's a little difficult to get our hips, so just bend your knees a little bit and you can feel it in your hips a bit. Okay, here we go. Contract, make your spine rounded, and now stretch it. Bring your belly button in. So that's the last thing that makes it. There we go. So now we're going to go forward, up, back, down with the chest.
حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا حبيبي يا
How are we all doing with our undulation? You can practice this sitting down. Actually, I'm going to demonstrate it sitting down because it's actually harder to do when you're sitting. And that's what's going to make it more isolated in yourself. Okay, so play around with the different types of undulations. Only in your stomach or big ones. Forward back. Good, and then now you can put it into pose here. So 1 foot's on the toe and 1 foot's flat. And okay, shoulders open and wide. Are we all feeling sensual now? Okay, let's take our back leg now and step in front. So we're going again. I think it was Mila talked about the transition. So we smooth transition from here. Place this heel down, hippie, and light touch. And we got our undulations. Here we go, let's try it again. Step and touch. Okay, with the arms now, let's bring this arm slowly up. So the back arm up and away from the body leading from the top of the wrist. So again, feeling things that we discussed about sensual movement and what makes you feel sensual. So feeling that self-confidence in the movement, making it your own, arms reaching out slowly. And then we're going to bring this hand down, this hand up to here. Okay, so caressing the sides of your body. And again, maybe you want to do it your own way. Maybe you want to go out like this. You want to put it from the back, bring it up to the front. Your choice. Make it your own movement. These are just some ideas. Okay? And now step on the other side. So let's try putting the movement with the arms. Did you hear that, Ninja Turtle? A little faster now. Let's get the hips going. Here we go. Circles. The song is about drinking too much and getting a headache, bum bum in your head, bum banging in your head. And I do this move. Oh, I got a headache. Let's go the other way. So I'm using my knees, using my abdominals. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Go down and up. Shake it up. Knees are going forward and back. And let's do these arms. Shake it up. Shoulder shimmies. We forgot to do vertical chest circles. So side to side with the chest. Up and down. Chest pop. Or chest lift. Now we're going to put them all together in a circular movement. Side, up, side and down.
يا جماعة أنا مش لاقي تليفوني يا جماعة بيرن هناك ما تجيبوهولي يا جماعة سلاحف النينجا طلبوني يا جماعة.
And now undulations. So both circular movements. This one is a circular going with your chest like this, absorbing into your hips. And the other one is with your chest. Go up and down. Tummies. Woo! Okay. I noticed that we have a few new people joining us. Thanks again. Cheers to everyone tonight. Good vibes to everyone. Do we have anybody in here who would like to introduce themselves to the class and share with us some things that make you feel sensual? What type of music makes you feel sensual? What do you think makes another dancer sensual? And also, how you got so sexy. How did you get so sexy, Sandra? If you like, feel free to share. I also would like to give a big shout out to Figment Toronto. Thank you for hosting me and a whole bunch of artists. Please check them out online. And maybe Aruj will share at the end of class some exciting. Oh, hi, Roxanne. Thank you again. Great to see you. Some exciting free workshops that they're going to be hosting that are coming up in the next few days. If anybody would like to know what song that we're going to doing our choreography to, it is called Cleopatra in New York by Nicodemus. Cleopatra, the goddess herself, in the busy city of New York. So here's what it's going to look like, simple choreography. And step, arm, step, arm, step, arm, step. Figure eights. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, slow. Big hip circle. Small ones, a little shimmy. R undulation. Repeat, quick, quick, slow. Big hip circle. Turn to your left shoulder. Shimmy. Okay, so nice, slow choreo that we can make your own. And also that we have some experienced dancers here, go for it. If you want to add some things to this, go right ahead. So first of all, remember in the beginning of class, we played around with the walks and we were walking through smoke, putting resistance and a heaviness in your hips, and a lightness on top. Forget your tiaras, okay? So we're gonna do 4 walks, slow, step, and arm, step, and arm. You can do the same arms as I'm doing. I'm doing a very subtle arm. I'm focusing on more of the walk, and the arm is almost like a shoulder arm or a slight breath in the arm. But if you like some other things you could do, you can do arms coming up, or maybe you want to add a little toss in your arm. Maybe you want to do like a step and a toss, or a step and a hip. Up to you. If you want to go for it, go for it. This is your class, and I want to encourage you to play around with your own creativity, your own sensuality. Okay, so we've got 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4 sexy walks. And then we've got our 4 quick, quick, slow with the figure eights that we practiced earlier. So it's a backward figure 8. So you're rolling, going right, left, right. And so we're going to start on the right. So we got 1, 2, 3. This is our 4th one, left, right, left. We're going to do a hip circle to the right, or whichever way feels good to you. Your own large hip circle going all the way around. And we're going to bring ourselves, this is how you remember, going to the right, and you're going to keep going to the right, and we're going to end up on your right profile. You're going to do a little hip shimmy. And then now is when we're going to show off those sultry, sexy undulation, the belly dance movements. And we're going to do 2 slow undulations and 4 quick ones. So you've got, and again, any arms you want, but we did discuss earlier that arms that framed your body or maybe that drew attention to your body are more sensual type of movement. So your own, or you could do what I'm doing. I'm going to lift my arm up, or I might do something else. Who knows? I like to put my audience on their toes. Oh, I'm also a poet that I don't know it. 1, 2, and then you got your 4 quick ones. 1, I'm going to use this arm to come up. 2, 3, 4. Switch now. Stepping on the other side. 1, 2, and then 4 quick ones. I'm now on my left profile, and I'm going to continue turning to the left because I'm going to repeat my figure 8s with the left. So it's a very simple choreography. 2 movements are undulations and figure 8s. So now we're going to do the figure 8 part. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Quick, quick, slow. If you want, you could look over your shoulder because that's another thing that make dancers sensual is their eye contact and their interaction between each other and the audience. Last one, quick, quick, slow. Hips are now going to go to the left, circle to the left, and continue turning to our left shoulder. Small hip circles, and a chest. And that's it. For now. I still have 1 movement to teach you. Ready? And here we go. 3, 4, figure 8s now. Quick, quick, slow. 2, 3, 4. Hip circle. Around and shimmy. Undulations now. Other side. To the back. Quick, quick, slow. Circle to the left now. Continue going to the left. Roll it, roll, dust, dust. How are we doing? Do we have any questions on the choreography so far? At this point, I would like for you to all join me in dancing. If you'd like to turn on your cameras, let's all dance together. And then I'm going to teach you the one last movement that everybody always asks me. Hi, Sandra. Okay, and hi, Donna. Beautiful. Here we go. The lights are coming on us. We're going to step and step. Let's see those saucy walks. Woo! Can't even. Quick, quick, slow. Quick, quick. Lexi! Woo! Hips are happening. Big circle to the right. Now, ready? Shake it. Shake it, mama. Gonna roll it now. Undulation. We're feeling it. Woo! Other side. Here we go. Back. Quick, quick, slow. Right, left, right. Sexy back. Woo! Big circle now. To the left. Keep going. The front. Small white, small white. Ooh, follow me. Up and down now. Ooh, so these are vertical figure eights. So I'm going up and down with my hips using my knees and pushing it out. Whoa, it's like it's a little whine. You go down, do it down, and up, get down, drop it low, drop it low. Woo! Whoa! Let's do it one last time. One last time. Okay, give yourself space for the grand entrance. Give it. Oh. Oh. Caliente. Aywa. Aywa means oh yeah. Aywa habibti. Yalla, let's go. Roll it. Here we go. It's facing back now. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're gonna do the figure 8. The charisma. Yeah, winding it up and down. Yeah, and anything you want now. أيوة حبيبي. Just try those undulations. Whoa! Up. Do some smaller ones. Big circles again, all the way around. Slow. And going the other way. Beautiful. Arm shoulder rolls. Shoulder rolls with shimmies. Excellent. Good set. Palms up. Beautiful. You should all take a bow. Everyone take a bow, even if your cameras are not on. Take a bow. Take a curtsy. Thank you so much. That was absolutely beautiful. Does anybody have any questions on the choreography or any of the music or any questions for me today, or any last words before we do a nice cool down and final words?
Do you give classes? Do you offer classes?
I do. So every Wednesday between 6 and 7, I teach online classes in this very Zoom room.
Oh, okay.
Do you have my email? I can send you my email, or you can find me. I'm Samara. And I can give you information on the classes.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
definitely try the first class for free on me.
All right. Okay.
So hopefully I'll see you this Wednesday. You're all more than welcome to come and dance with me every week. The first class is free on me, so let me know if you'd like to join. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's take off our hip scarves and let's get our mats back. And we'll do a nice cool down. There we go. And just because my pink ladies are here, I'm going to get my pink cup. My pink shot glass. And I'm going to have a shot o'clock with my pink sisters. I think the Henny's gone now. Cheers to you, all of you. And thank you all for your support. Thank you for being here. Big shout out to Figment Toronto. Please follow them. They have tons of free classes, different types of art classes that they're hosting. And I teach on every Wednesday from 6 to 7. You can find me as Samara on all platforms. Cheers. Shot o'clock. Woo! Okay. If you'd like, you can let me know at this point if you have a special song that makes you feel sensual that you'd like for me to play. I'm going to play some more bachata sensual because that was my vibe. But does someone like for me to play reggae music? Let me know. Cheers, Alex. Thank you. Okay. For somebody. Okay. So we're going to go down now back on our mat. Okay. Now we're gonna lie down. I'm gonna put my pants on so I don't flash you guys. Since I'm recording my meeting. Okay. We're gonna hug our knees. And just give yourselves a hug right here. Hug yourselves. Self-love. Self-love and Samara love because I love you all for loving yourself. And that's just rock side to side. I'm going to stretch one leg down, the other knee up to your chest. And we're going to let this leg fall across. And we're going to twist open, looking to the left. Slowly come back onto our back now. We're going to bring our right foot flat on the floor, left across your knee. So you're like in a figure four. Here. Good. That's it. And you can bring that towards your chest. You can straighten the leg or bend it up to you. From here, play around your center of weight. You can lean slightly to the right, and that's going to increase the stretch. You could bring your knees closer towards you. It's also going to increase the stretch. Making sure you're breathing into the area you're stretching. I'm going to bring your right foot down, but keeping your left foot across that knee. We're going to bring both legs to the left. That's it. So now we're going to get a stretch on our right thigh. Okay, let's shake it out, shake it all out. And we'll do the other side now. So hug your knees. Right knee to your chest, left leg nice and long along the floor. Good, we're gonna bring our right leg across now, so we're twisted. And this time we're gonna look towards the right. And come center. Cross your right foot over your left knee and bring your left knee to your chest. Thanks so much for joining us. Hope I know you just had your surgery. I hope you're the knees soon. My knee is feeling you, I think. Let's bring our left foot down. Right foot is still across. And we're going to bring the both knees to the right. Again, paying attention to the breathing. From here, let's take all all take one big breath and exhale as we continue rolling to the right. We're going to press up from here, so we're really going to push our backs out. Okay, and we're going to go slowly into our child's pose, so toes together, knees apart, and forehead down on the mat, just relaxing. Okay, just to, I know I heard some people said they like reggae. Ow, my knee. Okay, so slowly rolling up now.
DJ Lovejoy, taking it to them.
So sitting up nice and tall. Starting again, full circle where we started. Sitting up nice and tall. And let's just let the head stretch it out here. Down, other side. And center. Let's bring those legs in front and relax. Up and over. I just love this music. It's always like positive vibes. So ending it on a positive vibe note. So rolling up slowly. Coming all the way up. Thank you, everyone.